Spread the word, the next No Kings protest is going to be on Black Friday.
I just heard somebody on here say the next No Kings Day protest should be on Black Friday. We can call it.
Hi lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Strana. Thank you so much for all the love and support. To my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of us, you guys are the real MVP. So lovelies, I came across this important stitch by for you, and I thought to share where Americans are standing up and talking about how the next No Kings Day protest should be scheduled on Black Friday, which I actually thought is something that made a lot of sense. But the thing is that so many people have so many opinions to give concerning this new idea. I'm just going to roll the clip as well as some of other stitches I was able to put together. I don't know if black people are in support of this or not. Although, let's get into it. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We're just here for educational and informative.
Spread the word, the next No Kings protest is going to be on Black Friday. We are going to shut down the system. There will be no purchasing on Black Friday. There will be no buying on Black Friday. They want us to feel it in healthcare. We're going to hit them right where their fucking pockets hurt as they drive up prices on things like bread, eggs, meat, cheese. We are going to bleed them the fuck dry. No spend November. If you don't need it, don't buy it. And it will all come to a head on Black Friday when we will take to the streets for yet another No Kings protest. Black Friday in America is the one day we swarm to stores to try to get a bargain, and we make these people richer than they already are while we become poorer than they already know we are. Oh, and we're not doing Christmas shopping this year either. If the kids don't need it, don't fucking buy it. We don't participate in holidays when we can't get simple fucking healthcare coverage at less than $29,000 a goddamn week. You take away government benefits for 45 million Americans and think we're gonna go shopping on Black Friday? Like, comment, share, spread the word. Black Friday Blackout 2025. Spread the word, the next No King.
I have an idea for everybody. You do the general strike on Black Friday. I've thought a lot about this, and a lot of people are financially unable to do a general strike. I still think we need to, but we pick one day. And this would be a common ground for the people that are doing the sick day and blacking out the system and indivisible. You pick one day, Black Friday, the one day a year where these greedy ass corporations give us a discount. And it shows how much money that they're screwing us out of every year. And what we did on Saturday, we do it on Black Friday. You call in sick and you don't go to work. You don't buy anything on any specials. You shut this mother down. That's what you do. Can you imagine this capitalistic society saying that I care more about fighting for the future of my kids, of my grandkids, fighting for my neighbors, stopping fascism, that's more important than capitalism, than saving a couple bucks on a Kmart special or a Target price? That is what actual fighting is. Neither political party is going to do that for us. We're going to have to do it ourselves. Content creators, you're out there, you let me know. We'll start a petition. We'll get people to sign it. It's one day. One day. If you're not willing to call in sick for one day, then you're not serious about stopping fascism. This is how we can make a difference. Get them all together, pick one day, and I will work with talking with Indivisible and seeing if they are willing to push what they did on Black Friday. This would be an incredible moment for us to actually stand up and fight back against them. Let me know your thoughts. If you have a better idea, I'm open to it. But I think this is a perfect middle ground for people that can't afford a middle strike, but could do it for one day. Let me know.
I just heard somebody on here say the next No Kings Day protest should be on Black Friday. We can call it Red Friday. And you don't even have to go out. Just don't buy anything. Hit them where it hurts. It's the only way it's going to work.
Is this next? Like, is this an actual thing, or is this just like an idea being floated around? Because this, oh, yes, I would do this. Oh, yes, this would be perfect. I'm game. So if this is a thing, I know that there's a third one being planned because the second one was so successful, both mentally fucking over the right and this orange turd, and you know, in organizing. So if this is a thing, I'm game. I do know that there is a general strike supposed to be happening for Christmas this year, and also Black Friday, like where nobody's shopping. Although we need an alternative because those of us with young children, how are you? We just can't. I mean, I get it, I understand it, and I'm willing to participate to a certain extent, but there's no way I can explain that to children. Like that's a bit rough. We need to come up with an alternative how we're going to handle that. Are we doing like community gifts or like what? How's that going to work? But I digress. This, oh, I'm game. Let's do it. I'm ready. Are we doing it at night? Are we going to do it when the department stores open and people flood there? And when are we going to do it?
It may take years, it may take months, but it doesn't matter how long it takes. The Montgomery protest lasted 18 months, and that's how they got their rights. It needs to last as long as they are not listening to us. We need to bring these motherfuckers to their knees, albeit weeks, months, or years. They need to listen. There's a new thing now that people are suggesting that we need to do the No King protest for Black Friday. I have a different idea. We need to black out the system, period, until shit changes. It's not about Black Friday, it's not about Cyber Monday, it's not about Boxing Day, it's not about Christmas, it's about all the fucking holidays. We need to come together in agreement that the only money we're gonna spend is on groceries. Period. There's no additional spending that's gonna take on. And if we do that, we will bring these motherfuckers to their knees, and they're gonna have to listen. But doing it one day here and one day there, I don't believe will be effective. We just need to black out the system, period, and only spend money on groceries. And if you want to spend money, fly out of United States and go spend your money elsewhere. Bring these motherfuckers to their knees. That's the only way they're gonna listen to us.
There are talks of a strike right now, and it's making me nervous because unless we are all together on this, and unless we have an actual list of demands on the strike, we're not going to get anything. So there's actually history that proves strikes don't always work. Look up the Lewiston shoe strike of 1937. It was 3 months, and they didn't get anything at the end. So unless we're all together on this, it won't work. The strike was over, however, only in a technical sense. The overwhelming majority of 2,000 strikers who marched in groups back to their former workplaces found no work. That fucking sucks. Bayonets at the North Shore Bridge in the Lewiston, Auburn shoe strike in 1937. At its peak, it was 4,000 to 5,000 workers, and they even attempted to march across the fucking river from Lewiston to Auburn, but then the National Guard had to come in. So, organization is everything. There are talks of a strike right now.
There should be a mass No King's Day protest on Black Friday. No shopping, no feeding the system, and no giving our dollars to a system that profits off our labor. Instead, we use that day to hit the streets, to talk, to build, to connect, and organize for a general strike. Black Friday is the perfect time because that's when they profit the most. That's when they depend on us the most. So imagine the power of pulling back. Imagine the power of silence in their cash registers. That's a message they can't ignore. And this isn't just about one protest. This is about building power, working class power. It's about showing them that we're done bowing to politicians, billionaires, and corporations that think they own us. A general strike doesn't fall from the sky. It's built, it's planned, it's born out of moments like this. So when people come together and decide enough is enough, that's when we'll succeed. So on Black Friday, we give them nothing. Not our money, not our labor, not our silence. We give each other strength. We give each other strategy. We give each other unity. We give each other solidarity. That's where real change begins. Not with begging, not with hoping, but with power in the streets. It's time to get organized. It's time to make this country feel the weight of the working class people.
If protesting isn't changing anything, then we need to stop participating in the system entirely. That's my whole thing. Like, I understand the protest and like basically, you know, standing against the system. I understand that, but like if nothing is changing past that point, like, and shit just continues to be the same, I feel like we have to do something else. And what I'm recommending is everyone just stop participating in the system entirely. I genuinely believe that is the only way that there's going to be a major shift or a major change. Like, and the protesting, I really do understand. Like, it is, you know, nice to have a voice and basically protest against the things that you're not liking, right? But like, if that's not changing anything, then we need to literally just stop participating in this system. Like, fully, like, no work, no, like, buying from these corporations, no nothing. Like, it just has to get to that point eventually. You know what I mean? Like, that seems to be the only way through, because once we start affecting the billionaires' money, which is why I feel like all of this shit is going on, like, once we start affecting their money, then I feel like they're going to have to start to change things, because, again, they're going to want their money. They're going to want money no matter what. And I feel like we're doing all these protests, and, like, throughout history, like, things do change with protests, but, like, at some point, we have to stop participating in this system. Like, I feel like even protesting and then being given something to basically put us back into the system isn't worth it. Like, we just need to fully stop participating in this system entirely, because I genuinely feel like they will just keep going as long as they're making money and, you know, maintaining their billionaire status. I genuinely feel like it's just going to keep continuing. So we would have to literally stop participating all together in capitalism and the whole system and all of it, genuinely.
That lady that has that idea to have the next No Kings protest on Black Friday is an amazing, insanely amazing idea. When I watched that video, I had hope. I had hope. Like, I saw it all so clearly. They only care about money. We know that. We know that. The last No Kings protest really showed that all 50 states can do it. Almost all towns. Like, it was incredible, dude. They downplayed it, but it was incredible. No one got hurt. No one got arrested. And they couldn't throw down the hammer. And then there was talk on here about, hey, you know, what did that do? That didn't change anything. These fuckers are still in charge, blah, 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 blah. And then I saw that video. And I don't know that lady's name, but I liked her video. I'll go back and tag it or something. But her idea to have the next No Kings protest on Black Friday of this year is the best idea. The absolute best idea. That would fuck them so hard. That would send the clearest, most knockout fucking message imaginable. Imaginable. It would be impossible for it not to impact their entire bottom line, their entire profit margin for the entire fucking year. It is an amazing idea. I'm telling you, think about it. Start making videos about it. Demand that we have the next No Kings protest this Black Friday. It would do wonders. It could bring companies right to their fucking knees. They're already on the ropes, bro. Let's knock them down. Let's knock them out, man. That's an amazing idea. That woman has an amazing idea. It sparked something in me, man. Look, we got to do it, all right? The next No Kings Day protest will be held this Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. I mean, if they're fucking with SNAP benefits, if there are going to be people that won't even be able to have a Thanksgiving dinner this year because those benefits were taken, you are the perfect person to go to this protest with a sign that said, I was unable to eat because of a Nazi regime, you know, or whatever. And I personally think everyone should have benefits. Everyone should have some kind of food card, a basic necessity card that covered everything. And then you couldn't bitch about it. You couldn't bitch about, that person has it, but I don't. I make too much. If everyone gets the benefits, you can't bitch about it. Then you bitch about, well, you get more than me. But everyone gets something. You know, everyone gets something. I mean, imagine taking food from people. They already do, but that would be just like And they'll do it. Republicans are not even human. So let's hit them where it hurts. Spread it. Make it happen. Make it a reality. The next No King's Day protest will be held this Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, this year. About a month from now. What is it, the 20th? Yeah. Alright? A month from now, we're going to knock these fuckers to the ground. Hitting them where it hurts, the only thing they care about money. And let's prove it to them. Let's prove it to these billionaire motherfucking parasites that the glory days are over. That we are no longer just animals ready for the slaughter. We're no longer slaves on the plantation. I'm telling you, it's a great idea. It is an amazing idea. It is the busiest shopping day of the fucking year. And if nobody goes shopping and everyone goes to the streets instead and doesn't spend a fucking dime, I'm telling you, they might have a nervous breakdown. They might have heart attacks. Could you imagine that? People that only care about money literally keeling over from no one shopping, from everyone staying home, everyone in the streets. Could you imagine? Let's hit these greedy, parasitic pieces of shit where it hurts. Make it happen. Make videos. Talk about it. Talk about it. Please, please. Let's make it happen. The next No King's Day protest will be this Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. We will knock these fuckers down. It's going to be epic. Mwah. Do it.
Black Friday and No King's Day. Yeah, I thought it's a very good idea. Even though I thought this is a very good idea, I still see this as medicine after DEAD, because this is just something that could have been avoided, right, lovelies? This is just something that could have been avoided with all of this coming out to protest. Let's do this. Like, where was this first during the time that black people were like, I'm talking about November. Anytime I see some of these protests, I just see it as what will it even, like, at what point? Because it's just looking like the things are just, it's just still, nothing is even changing. You wake up the next day after protest, something else has been, it's out there. Like, I just hope it works anyway. But I also wish that with all of these things happening, right, this should actually be a lesson to so many people who decided to ignore when people like me, when black people were like, no, you have to read the handwritings on the wall, you have to listen to us, you have to do this. When black people were doing their own protest, so when they were all out protesting with their votes, when the 92% were all out protesting with their vote, I hope that people could have done the right thing. They could have used this energy, during the time that is needed. I know that the Black Friday thing, I think, is a very welcoming idea. At least it's going to make these corporations know that people are very serious about the state of the economy. Because when people who cannot even afford, who cannot even afford all the basic things of life, keep on shopping, shopping with these big corporations, the only thing you're doing is enriching these big corporations, and still keeping yourself in the level that you are. But with this protest or with this boycott, I don't even think a protest should be. It should just be a boycott. Like, everybody should just stay home and not even stress yourself. But I think that boycotts is going to shake it. It's going to be something that these corporations are going to have the effect. And I hope that it does not even stop only on the Black Friday. It should be able to be extended to maybe weeks, months. Like, everyone just keep shopping, just food. Like, seriously, no buying of clothes, no buying of I heard that iPhone 17 and all of the, no buying of all those things. Like, just keep using what you have, just keep buying food to see what happens. But like every other person have said, some of the teaching I put up here, it's actually has to do with uniformity. It has to do with everyone agreeing and trying to do it. Because at the end of the day, there are so many people who wouldn't want to boycott, who just want to go shop. But the idea of if you have so much money to go shop elsewhere or travel somewhere else and shop, it's a very welcoming idea. And another thing people really need to look into is the fact that these big corporations also have their staffs who are in the same dilemma as every other person. That means if you're boycotting these big, corporations, it's also going to affect the workers, right? The workers who might actually be, in the same level that everyone is right about now. I don't know if they have actually thought about that, because what if this thing works out and they have been boycotted for months? How are you sure that the workers who are just there earning, trying to make a living, are going to get their salary being paid? It might just affect them, right, lovelies? It might just affect them. But the thing is that if there is no sacrifice, that there won't be a way forward, right? I don't know if this is actually a welcome idea if black people are interested in this, but because they have already tried their best. Black people are resting, and that should be respected. That should actually be respected. It shouldn't be something that is being forced. It should be something that need to be talked to, like that need to, But I think that boycott and staying home, instead of going out there to protest, because at the end of the day, if they actually want to do anything, they are going to target black people. So I actually hope that maybe if black people are getting involved, they should just stay home and just do their thing, just to avoid being out there, because most of these people are just looking for ways to drag black people into all of the shenanigans that is going on. Anyway, lovelies, why not just leave me your thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We just here for educational and informative purposes. So, lovelies, if you don't subscribe, do your girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button. Like, and I will see you, lovelies, when I upload the next one. Share, and I will see you, lovelies, when I upload the next one.